Disappointments are not uncommon in life. We may have expected something to happen, but things would have changed and something else would have happened. The fundamental problem here is that we have this general misconception that everything is under our control, and we presume that everything will happen just the way we want it to happen. Well, reality is not so. Things around us constantly keep changing, some favorable and some unfavorable to us. We have control over some of these changes and don't have any control over the rest. Whenever we are faced with an adversity, our minds have this tendency to jump around and create a big scene. Oh, why are things like this? Why do I have to suffer always? Why is life so hard on me? Oh, why, and why? And we never get conclusive answers to these. As a result, we lose out a lot of our time and energy spending sleepless, anxious nights and aimless, depressed days, not knowing what we are doing and where we are heading. But how do we silence the overdramatic mind? Well, most of our problems are internal and they just need to be understood, that's all. Bhagavan Shri Krishna says in chapter 2, Sloka 14 of the Bhagavad Gita, Mātrāsparśāstu Kaunteya, śitoshña sukha dukhadāh, Āgamāpāyino'nityāstāmstitīkśasva Bhārata. O son of Kunti, Arjuna, the contacts of the sense organs with the sensory world give rise to cold, heat, pleasure, and pain, which have the nature of coming and going and are not constant. Therefore, endure them, O Arjuna. Here, one just needs to understand that change is the nature of life. The coming and going of sukha and dukkha is a fact. There is literally nothing we can do to change the nature of the world. Hence, we must learn to endure. The logic is simple. Let's say there is some problem that we are faced with. Fine. Is there anything we can do about it? If yes, then let's do it, solve the problem, and the worry is gone. What if there's nothing we can do about it? Then what's the point in worrying? We need to learn to endure it. Endure doesn't mean we have to struggle through it. Rather, it means we have to surrender, continue doing what we have to do, continue performing our dharma. That's all. Bhagavan is asking us to be objective and not given to the drama of the mind. This way, though pain is inevitable, suffering becomes a choice. At this point, there are just situations to face and act upon. No more sadness, no more energy draining. This endurance is achieved by diverting the mind from the changing world to the changeless Ishvara. This focus shift is what leads us to the real happiness that we are searching for. But there's one issue. I know. At the time of adversity, the mind seems to be totally out of control. It's like, I understand all this, but I'm unable to implement any of this at that point of time. Well, Bhagavan has got us covered. This is where he talks about abhyasa or practice. Just like anything else in life, mastering the mind also requires practice. The following are probably some practical daily tips that will help us achieve this objective state of mind. Number 1, meditating on the divine within us for at least a couple of minutes, first thing in the morning and last thing in the night. Number 2, engaging in at least some amount of swadhyaya, self-learning of the scriptures every day. Number 3, engaging in self-reflection at the end of each day and journaling it. Number 4, engaging in contemplation, dhyana, japa and other such adhyatmic practices on a daily basis. Number 5, consciously trying to do every act with awareness, whatever it may be, eating, drinking, bathing, walking, anything. Doing it with awareness instead of just mindlessly going about with it. Practicing these things will make it easier for us to attain that state of endurance unperturbed by adversities. That's it. Then we're on the path of self-discovery. Wishing you all a very happy Gita Jayanti. Whatever is mentioned in this post is for myself as well. May Shri Krishna and Mother Gita bless us in this journey. Let us begin by practicing these things with commitment. And yes, don't forget, next time when faced with an adversity you can't do anything about, titikshasva. Be objective, surrender, and endure.